Alrighty, guys. So, Oryx back together. I'm just letting the cell dry in the sink and the other washable filter. That's basically all I have to do on this bad boy, so not too shabby. That was my dad that came in and interrupted a little bit of the video. Not too bad though. He said he was working next door in his trailer as well today. Since we have a lot of time off recently, so not too bad, though we got some work coming up here shortly. Yeah, so far so good here, guys. Like I said, I'm staying over tonight, but I'm gonna go grab some grub, because I'm running on fumes as well. He already took off, and he's going to eat as well. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to get. Pretty tired of everything at this point. Maybe a burger. I haven't had a burger in a long time. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. So anyways, I'll grab a burger or something and go from there. And then, like I said, guys, I will be back after I eat. Also, if you guys have been paying attention, you probably haven't heard this, but I had, after purchasing my lithium iron phosphate batteries, yeah, I did talk about this a little bit. Since it was such a big purchase, and it was about half my credit limit on the card, and it was kind of anomalous because I don't order large amounts all the time because I don't have the funds. You guys should know that. Yeah, so I got a hold of the company finally, and I don't know, I didn't really fight with them. It was just annoying and frustrating because I lost, what, 2-3 months without a credit card when I had bills to pay, like the Starlink and such and such. So now the Starlink bill is quite up there, and I have to, yeah, go ahead and pay a whopper once I get my new credit card and get everything changed over. But it was quite the mess. Not very happy with the credit card company. Why all of a sudden you need to cancel my card because I finally make a large purchase, I don't know. Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because I pay my balance right on time normally. So it's one of these things like, what the hell is going on here? So really annoying. It's dealt with though. I handled it this morning before work, and next week's going to be busy for me for work. Got quite a few jobs coming up, so I'm just picking away here at the tiny house as much as I can, basically, because, well, like I said, it's a slow process. Basically, oh man, I'm pulling all this plastic off this little TV that my dad gave me, and it's been here for quite a while. I'll show you what it is. It's just that really tiny TV that's 12 volt. But yeah, I'm just getting rid of some junk while talking to you guys. So that's happened, the credit card deal, and really annoying, guys, because I was without Starlink, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And then I had to go purchase some things from Amazon. I couldn't do that either. And behind me, I should show you what's going on there. So I took the smallest, or the lowest speed of my ceiling fans, which this was the last ceiling fan I actually purchased from Wish, fully adjustable, And what I did was I rigged it up with a wire. And I tightened up the screws that are holding the position that it's in currently. And it blows at a kind of a slower speed, but still a decent amount of airflow. A lot of coverage here. And I wired that into the master switch back there. And to get rid of the annoying blue lights on the master switch, I did the unthinkable, guys. I took some black electrical tape and taped over all the switches. So you can see the one that's currently on, the second one in. See how there's no light showing because of the black electrical tape? Yeah. Thinking about doing that for these connections too. The blue and the red. I don't get it. I'm not a big fan of having useless lights on equipment. But whatever. It is how it is. So I ran a longer line down here that's not hooked up to anything yet. And I still got to figure out the lighting situation in here. But before I do the lighting situation, I got to clean up the rest of this mess here. And yeah. Oh yeah, we did get some water. I thought earlier we didn't catch, I didn't think we caught anything, but very little. Looks freaking gross too. I don't know. Just because it's probably on the bottom. But I'm letting this thing air dry. It's just a bed sheet that's pretty light. It's gonna have a ton of wrinkles in it, but I don't care. It's a bed sheet, right? Anyways, what else is gonna happen? Yeah, I gotta go eat because I'm running on fumes. But yeah, I'm just down to about, let's see, 100 and I'm gonna say 140 gallons of water up here. Yeah. And I had to jack up this thing because it was falling down. So I just put the little wire on there. I'm gonna have to extend this hose over to the sink again. And then eventually I'm gonna revamp this shark bite period because I want to sell this guy, this panda, and this panda as a package and upgrade and buy what my brother has for washer and dryer, which I suggested for him, and Stu suggested to me about that equipment. And it was a little pricey at the time, so I did not do it because I had waiting on these batteries and such. So that might be a next year project, all depending on work and funds. So once that does come in though, this washer will be gone. The new washer will be here and drain its hose into this thing, and I will plumb it in from there. And the dryer will go here, and I will have to then figure out where to vent the dryer outside, and that will be fun. But yeah, I may just run the dryer hose over to this window, something like that. That's what my brother did for his setup, or just drill a hole through the tiny house, which I'm not a big fan on doing anymore. God no. But it may be more convenient just to go straight out back and then put a, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Put a some type of system in, protect it from any water damage. I'm more worried about, it's not, is it on a damper or not, and is the critters going to come in and screw up the machine, the dryer? That's more what I'm more concerned about. So something to ponder about for sure. So anyways, at least I can have a fire now and have a fan to help cool off the barrel stove and move the heat around. And then I do have to cook more sand all this winter, guys, to slowly fill up the battery bank back here, which I'll show you.
trustworthy people. The inside outside guys want to help homeowners and contractors.
Here we go. So I got to fill in the perimeter all the way around these batteries and go all the way to the very tip top here with sand, basically up to here. And then once that's all the way up to there, I will lay the remainder of my bags on top of the wires and everything, yes. And that will ensure, in case something crazy happens, that we have no nonsense. And for winter, I have the electric heater mats plugged into that guy down there, which will be getting hooked up to this guy eventually, if the lines are long enough, that is. And the fridge will be shut off because I really don't need it running in the winter time. Bad for the compressor, unless I'm in here full time, of course. And I was just running this light Primo gave me as tempo, just off a single 18650. Really cool light, love it. I'm gonna have to wire in some like sockets though. I wish I had the sockets on these ones where you could plug the USB in, because then I could just run the power off of those. But I don't, so it sucks. Other than that, everything's going hunky-dory on the solar. 43 amps coming in. What in the world? The wires are not very warm at all. But hey, whatever. I do have the inverter on, so I'm charging the Dyson. I don't have anything else really going. I may take the grow light out of this light and just use that as a 120 volt light backup here, because I need some friggin' regular household lighting almost in here because of the way things are. And then I got a bunch of these 12 volt guys from the ceiling, if you guys remember, that I can use, and there's my new round ones down there. So I got to figure out exactly what is all gonna entail with the tiny house here. Is what it is. I gotta dig out this the USB one here. I gotta sort that out, and I almost want to run that. You think if I ran it up in the ceiling, it would shoot off enough light, but I don't know. We will find out. I gotta get something to eat because I'm just pooched here. So there's my Auric XL filter, washed. I have them vertical so the water just drips down, straight down into the unit, and eventually drain. Windows open. Storm tonight. Supposed to be raining most of the night, so good time to be here. I haven't seen any leaks whatsoever, guys, which is effing fantastic, if you know what I mean, after all the hell I went through here. And I'm gonna enjoy my night here, and I do have some shows on thumb drives to watch if there's nothing on TV, which is normally the case. See you guys later. See all my live daily content. Become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.